Hello, today I'm sharing some fall and winter must-have products, and I would say over 90% are affordable, drugstore priced. When this time of year hits, my wants and needs change with the weather, the atmosphere, my mood changes, my skin changes a little bit, and these are some of the products that help me look and feel my best during this time of year that can be a little bit chaotic. I have some makeup, skincare, and a little bit of lifestyle thrown in. A portion of today's video is sponsored by Neutrogena and Listerine, both available to purchase on Amazon. A big thank you to them for supporting my channel so I can keep bringing you quality content. I'll be sharing those products and how I use them a little bit further in the video. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Now let's get into these fall and winter beauty must-haves. I want to share what's on my eyelids and my inner corners. I'm hoping what you see on camera is what I see in person. If not, you'll see swatches here in a minute. As much as I love having eyeshadow palettes to reach for beautiful fall and holiday looks, I often find myself in a hurry this time of year, needing to rush out the door, but I still want something that looks a little bit special, put together, but that doesn't take a lot of time. And if you are a subscriber, you know how much I love a one and done eyeshadow sticks, liquid shadows. So I had originally purchased this set of 3 eyeshadow sticks to test out to possibly go in a dedicated Amazon video, which this is not, but I decided to put them in this video. The set of 3 is $14, which is incredible. I wasn't expecting to like them as much as I do. I do wear the shimmers more than the matte. I'm kind of taking the matte out of the equation here since I am talking about the holidays. So here are swatches of all 3, and you can see how beautiful they are. They apply beautifully. They glide on whether you apply them straight from the stick or if you dab them on with your finger the way you're seeing me do. You have a twist up stick on one end and you have a nice soft tapered brush on the other, which is really nice for blending out the edges and even putting a little bit on your lower lash line if you want to do that too. Sometimes eyeshadow sticks can dry down differently than what they look like when you initially apply them. They can make your eyelids look a little bit dry and wrinkly. These don't do that. They just look beautiful. They wear well throughout the day and night, which I find this time of year we need to consider. There are several color stories to choose from. I want to check out other shades. I really enjoy the one that I have for just a nice champagne neutral. I like using that brighter shade on my inner corner. I can even use it on my inner third and my brow bone. And the champagne shade is perfect for just a neutral on the lid, whether I'm wearing a nude lip like I am today or a red, like you'll see a little bit later. Throw it on and go. These shimmers are a little bit more special than just a flat shimmer or a flat metallic. There's a little bit of glimmer in there, but no fallout. Just absolutely perfect for this time of year. My skin is not as radiant, dewy, glowy in the fall and winter as it is in spring and summer. So to help with that, I reach for products like these liquid glowy primer highlighter all-in-one multitaskers. Now both of these, the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glow and the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter, have been said to be dupes for Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. Now e.l.f. is in a similar bottle and is pretty close, but I've said this before several times on my channel. I think the L'Oreal is the closest dupe in terms of product, and it's the one I typically reach for the most. You can put this under foundation, all over your face, under your eyes, if you want to bring radiance to your concealer, if your under eyes are a little bit dry like mine. You can strategically place it under your foundation in place where you want to highlight. You can mix it with your foundation, with your moisturizer. Place it on top of foundation. Wherever you want to have a little more glow than you have, it's even great to mix in body lotion, which is also nice to do this time of year if you have parties going on. I just tend to reach for these a little bit more in the fall and winter to just give a healthier look to my face, to my complexion, because they give me that dewy, radiant look, but without making me greasy or oily. And they also don't look like I've added product to my face, which as we get older is very important. As much as I love fall and winter and the holidays in general and the whole atmosphere, it can be a very stressful time of year. It can be very easy to forget to prioritize and find time for yourself so that you show up as your best self once peak season is here. Self-care care is critical this time of year and it's often neglected. Now, around a year ago, I shared the details of how I switched from my prescription tretinoin to Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair Retinol Pro Plus Power Serum. And I never looked back. It was so much better for my sensitive skin during these colder months because it still gave me a powerful formula, but it was gentle. So I'm expanding on that today to share Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair Retinol Regenerating Cream and Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair Retinol Pro Plus Eye Cream. Both of these contain retinol, which is a dermatologist-approved powerful anti-aging ingredient that complements your skin's natural renewal process to improve the look of radiance, uneven skin tone, wrinkles, and fine lines for visible results within 1 week. They're both also fragrance-free, which I know is important to many of you. You only need to apply a pearl-sized amount of Rapid Wrinkle Repair Regenerating Cream twice daily after cleansing to improve the look of radiance, uneven skin tone, and wrinkles, and achieve visible results in 1 week. It's lightweight and absorbs quickly and leaves my skin feeling instantly hydrated, but never greasy. Now, if you're a beginner to retinol, you may want to go slow with this and phase it into your routine. And of course, if you use it in the morning, use sunscreen. I mean, you should be using sunscreen anyway. Now, with retinol products, you may experience some mild redness, tingling, flaking. Those are normal temporary signs that show it's working. If they persist though, just reduce the frequency. Now, if you're like me and you have dry under eyes with fine lines, dark circles, and to top it off, you're not getting as much sleep as you usually do during these fall and winter months because you're a little bit busier, that's where Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair Retinol Pro Plus Eye Cream comes in. This not only hydrates your under eye area the way most eye creams do, it visibly improves fine lines, wrinkles, dark circles, and puffiness with retinol, hyaluronic acid, and a micropeptide. It's lightweight, it's not greasy, and just like this, it's fragrance free. You can purchase both on Amazon along with this next product. Because we are typically around more people this time of year with the extra events, we're also consuming more sugary foods and just a bigger quantity of beverages and foods in general. I feel a must-have this time of year is paying more attention to our oral health, which I kind of do in general now that I'm older anyway because of gum disease, yes, but I notice fresh breath more. I don't know why that is, but I don't want to be that person at the party. And brushing and flossing is good, but using some mouthwash can go a long way. Listerine Fresh Burst kills 99.9% of germs that cause bad breath and early gum disease, so there you go, addressing both of my concerns in one. It's also a 99% naturally derived formula made with 4 essential oils inspired by nature and destroys 5 times more plaque above the gum line than floss, which I think is absolutely great. There's a reason why Listerine has been around for so long. It's kind of the gold standard. Taking 30 seconds in your self-care routine is all it takes to make a big difference, not only to your oral health, but it can make a big difference to others as well. I don't care if you're going somewhere dressy or casual, whatever you're doing, having a comfortable, long-wearing lip formula that's flattering and basically maintenance-free is just such a nice thing to have during the holidays, and even better if it's affordable. So for the longest time, I had the Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Ink, this viral product in one shade, the peachy shade, but that's kind of a spring-summer shade, and I really wanted to get just kind of a neutral pink. This is Cheeky. It's what I've had on throughout the video, and I also picked up a red. This is Wicked. These are great if you want a non-drying formula that stays fairly creamy looking. These don't dry down to that dry liquid lipstick look. You can also throw a gloss on top if you want. I am extremely picky about long wearing lip formulas. Now, I will also link my pricier, much pricier Holy Grail. But this is my drugstore favorite. I just think this one is great. It wears well and it's comfortable and it's not unflattering like so many of them are. This is perfect for the holiday season when you might need some opacity and longevity from your lip formula and when the weather's colder and you don't want something drying. I recently shared this in a monthly favorites video. It was either September or October monthly favorites and fails. This is the INH, which stands for insert name here, Quick Slick. Now I needed to put this in this video, but I'm also sharing another less expensive, very similar product from Got2b that I think is a little bit less expensive than this one. I had to put this in this video because my flyaways are out of control in the fall and winter. I don't know if I have any right now. It's hard for me to see in the monitor over there, but this little wand will tame flyaways like nobody's business without changing the texture of my hair, without making things hard or wet looking. It's such a miracle product if you get flyaways or frizzies. If you're trying to put your hair back and you've got, things going on around your face and you need to slick them down, tame them, either one will work perfectly. Now, I've had a few viewers say hairspray and a mascara wand does the same thing. No, it does not. Hairspray may tame things on a mascara wand, but it does it in a crunchy way. Your hair's not pliable with that hairspray on it. If you mess with it, it will mess it back up. It makes your hair stiff. These don't do that. Not to mention the portability factor. I can throw this in my purse. I can't throw a can of hairspray and a mascara wand in my purse. They're also pretty good for brows. I'll have this one and the other one linked down in my description box. These are fantastic. Will not be without any time of year, but especially right now. I wear lashes more during the fall and winter than I do other times of year. I have no idea why. I'm not a regular lash wearer, but my eyes are slightly downturned and they're getting a little bit more hooded, especially on this side. And I find that wearing even a subtle lash, even if it's only on the outer half or the outer third, can make a huge difference. Now that's any time of year, but if we're talking about fall and winter, if I'm wearing a deep lip or a red lip, I typically like to go a little more simple with my eye look, and sometimes, especially as I get older, my eyes can get a little lost or look small. So adding a lash, even if it's just a half or a third, just does something that mascara doesn't do. So I do have on a very natural lash today. I did add a coat of mascara just to kind of fuse them with my natural lashes. The Allure Naturals Featherlight Feel 031. I just got this one to try, but I really like it. It's the exact length of my eye. From inner corner to outer corner, it fit perfectly. But for a day-to-day, inexpensive, natural looking lash, Ardell 110 is perfect. It's a little long, so I do need to trim it to the right length. Sometimes I even cut it in half or even just in thirds so that I can just add something on the outer part of my eye. I have kind of small eyes and longer, bigger lashes can look very overwhelming on me. I also like the Demi Wispies for a more dramatic look, but that's about as dramatic as I can go. But this is just a little something that I can add before I'm going out or I'm going somewhere that can make me feel a little bit better than I did already and can make a bit of a difference to my overall look, of course, depending on the lash. And for what it's worth, I do typically like ones that have more of a flare on the end. That's just for my particular eye shape. Just something to think about if you haven't really delved into the world of lashes yet. My cuticles get very, very dry in winter, and I keep tubes of this everywhere. There's another product that I couldn't find. If I find it, I'll link it down below. Because I stash things everywhere, I often lose things. So this is the Sally Hansen Cuticle Rehab. You can see I've used this. I do have 2 more tubes in purses. This is just a cuticle oil pen that allows me to squeeze up some cuticle oil and apply it to my cuticles directly whenever and wherever I am. If I feel like my cuticles are looking kind of ratchet, this just helps me out. I have not gone back to getting my nails professionally done because I've just been too busy, and I can have some pretty ratty looking cuticles going on, and after I apply this, they look actually somewhat healthy. There is nothing I hate more than being in the car and looking down and realizing that I have tons of little white looking things around my nails and not being able to do anything about it. So that's why these are always with me, especially this time of year when my hands and my cuticles are just drier in general. If you've been a subscriber of mine, you know I love candles all year round. But if it's possible, I burn them even more in the fall and winter. I don't know what it is about me needing to be in a mood and have an atmosphere so much more in the fall and winter. It's that cozy vibe, you know? I've got one burning back there that I will talk about here in a minute. So I've shared this candle brand before, Sweetwater Decor from Amazon. They're priced pretty decently, especially for how good they are, how evenly they burn. burn, how well they disperse. So they have a bunch of different holiday scents. I bought several to test them out. I'll show you all of them here on screen. I have not burned this one, but I can tell I'm gonna like it. They have some in white jars, and then they have some in these amber jars that are really cozy too. I mean, this is fragrance. It's not really a beauty product. I guess it's more lifestyle, but I had to include it here because it really is something that is a must-have for me in my life, just to help me feel more balanced and calm this time of year. Very much like the beauty and skincare and self-care products that we've talked about so far. I really enjoy these, especially for the price. I have to talk body fragrances because I just picked up 2 fall fragrances from the Sephora VIB sale that I'm in love with. And yes, these are the 2 non-drugstore priced items in the video. I picked up Alien Goddess Intense, which is so good. I am in love with this. It's a very special scent. I'll read you the notes here in a second. I also picked up Erin Amber Musk, which again is a very special, beautiful scent in a different way. So Alien Goddess Intense is a newer fragrance in 2022, and I just never really liked any of the other fragrances in this line. Top notes are coconut and bergamot, middle notes jasmine, jasmine tea, base notes vanilla, benzoin, and cashmere wood. And it's described as an amber floral fragrance, and I just love it. This sits so beautifully on me and is perfect for the season. I was kind of feeling like I had a hole in my fragrance wardrobe for fall and winter fragrances, and this is not only beautiful, but it fits the season so nicely. Now, Erin Amber Musk has notes of musk, ambroxan, benzoin, coconut, rose, sandalwood, and lily of the valley. It's also described as an amber floral fragrance. So pretty, and I actually think that the top of the bottle is a great color for it. I have basically lost all of my daylight. This is kind of a fresh, cozy scent that has a little bit of powderiness to it, is sensual and cozy at the same time. Whereas I smell more of the jasmine and bergamot in here, and so this has a little bit more complexity for me, but I do love them both. I had to share these because, again, fragrance, whether it's home or for me on my skin, is very important to me all year round, but especially in fall and winter. I hope you enjoyed seeing these fall and winter must-haves. If you did, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.